up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay and you're watching Clouded Reactions. And I found a video. I'm really scared of this stuff, so I don't know why I'm watching it in the dark. This is just a test run. If I don't like it, then I'll probably just do it in the light next time. I don't know. So this video is called 10 Ouija board possessions caught on video. The uploader is Chills. I'll leave a link to the video in the description below as always. This is 17 minutes long and I try to keep my videos short. So since it's 10 possessions, I'm gonna try to do 5 today, then I'll do 5 tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it with me. And I actually have my headphones this time because, you know, when experiencing scary stuff, you really gotta like immerse yourself in it. So it's best to do it with headphones on. So if you guys want to experience this video in its true form with me, all you gotta do is pop in some headphones and yeah, turn that volume all the way up. And let's just hop right on in. Okay.
Chills.
That
Number
sound.
10, high-tech ghost. If you can summon spirits using a homemade Ouija board, then it stands to reason that a digital version would work just as well. This is what happened to an 18-year-old girl from Lima, Peru when she used a Ouija board app on her smartphone. After using the app with her friends to ask just a few questions, Patricia Quispe somehow managed to summon a spirit that apparently followed her home. Soon after playing with the board, her parents noticed that she started to throw violent tantrums and foam at the mouth.
Según testigos, ella presentó una aparente posesión satánica luego de jugar a la Ouija.
Oh dang. Ah, something's on my eye.
Her voice changed too. It became strained and evil. As she thrashed about in her restraints. The poor girl often shouted the same phrases over and over again. She would repeat the number 6 3 times in a row, and she would also tell doctors to give her back her phone, presumably so that she could get back on the Ouija app and cause further damage. She was taken to a psychiatric ward to be further examined. Whether she regained her senses or remains internally possessed is the mystery. Number 9.
I wouldn't ever mess up with no Ouija board.
Are about to witness the power of the Ouija board firsthand. The video begins just as they are receiving an answer to their final question, and they are now ready to end the session. They start to move the cup in a circle 3 times to clear the board, but whatever they have summoned is not exactly ready to leave quite yet.
Oh dang.
Oh my god!
I don't know if I can look at that.
Just before the girls can cast the spirit back into its own dimension, it desperately leaps inside one of them and takes control. Then the possession ends as quickly as it began. They all rush in and one of the girls cradles her friend.
She's bleeding in her mouth.
She cries and trembles. They ask if she needs any water. Even though I'm not sure exactly what happened, I think it's safe to say that a glass of water probably isn't going to be enough to help her. Number 8.
I don't think so either.
Stare. As this footage from Mexico shows, humans are far from the only things that can potentially become possessed by summoned spirits. In this video, 3 friends are just hanging out together in a cramped room, trying to use a Ouija board to summon whatever spirits they can find. Suddenly,
they'll find spirits,
they attract some supernatural attention. You can't hear any sound, but you can tell things are starting to get interesting by the way they all lean forward and wait for the next answer. The room appears to grow very hot for a moment, and the man in the center rubs some sweat from his brow. As he does this, a white stuffed bear above him springs to life. It appears to look down at the 3 of them, and it especially seems to regard the person on the left the most. The man on the left eventually looks up and the 2 lock eyes. He immediately starts to point out the possessed bear to his friends, but when his friends look up to see what he's talking about, the bear stops moving. It looks like they get in a small argument for a moment as the man tries to convince his friends that he isn't making up a story and that he really did see the bear move. One of them picks up the bear and examines it. It doesn't do anything, so they all sit down with the Ouija board and start over again. When they start to ask another question with the Ouija board, the stuffed toy begins to look around some more. This time it makes no attempt to hide itself as they all turn around and watch in horror. They all jump up from their seats and run out of the room, so terrified that none of them even think to take the camera with them.
I wouldn't take the camera with me either. I would just dip. I'd be out of the house. I'd be out of the neighborhood.
7, homemade
trying to get a bus to get out of the city.
You don't need to buy an official Ouija board if you want to contact the dead. G-Money Gaming and his friend decided to do it themselves using a Ouija board that they made with a piece of paper and a plastic pointer. Little did they know how effective their design would turn out to be. G-Money begins asking if there are any spirits in the room with them, and he immediately gets a positive response. When he asks how many spirits there are, the answer is 2. By this point, G-Money and his friend are sufficiently scared, but they decide to keep going anyway. G-Money bravely asks the spirits what their names are, and he gets a dreadful response: Zozo and Mama. These 2 spirits are famous for haunting Ouija board users throughout the world, and they are even rumored to possibly be demons with strong ties to Satan.
He talks funny.
Zozo. Zozo. Oh my god, dude.
What's that?
What the heck was that? We need the intercession.
They're brave, man. I wouldn't do
The
that.
Ouija board starts to spell Zozo over and over again in rapid succession, and then something is knocked over from deeper within the house. The 2 friends know that they have to end the session fast before anything bad can happen, so G-Money quickly moves the pointer over to goodbye. Just when this happens, the pointer slides away as if something had grabbed it. As they back out of the room, the entire board flies at them, and they launch into a full sprint. Number 6, Lisa. A man and a woman manage to successfully summon a female spirit while a third person films. Lisa, the spirit spells Lisa.
Did you push that?
I did not push that.
She's like, I did not.
You guys push that over to the X like that.
Not at
No.
all.
You guys doing something underneath the table?
No.
No.
That looked like it moved all on its own.
After this, the pointer dashes to the letter X on its own. Neither one of them appear to have pushed the pointer to the letter X. It seems to have moved there completely on its own. The cameraman checks under the table for magnets, but he doesn't find any, and there doesn't look to be any strings. There's a quick cut in the video, so unfortunately we can't exactly hear the next question that they asked. Either way, the pointer circles a bit and lands on yes, and then it darts on its own back to the mysterious letter X for a second time.
The letter
If this
X,
video
huh?
is to be believed, then why did the spirit repeatedly choose the letter X? Perhaps it could have meant that it was an ex-lover, or on the other hand, the letter X could even represent her death. Exactly what Lisa wanted will never be known. They understandably backed away from the board after the second time that the pointer moved on its own. However, it doesn't look like they properly ended the ceremony, so perhaps Lisa will be back for a second visit after all. Number 5.
Oh,
did
no,
you die
stop it
in
right
the-
there. Stop it right there. The one with the X makes a lot of sense. Well, it doesn't make sense, but for it to point to the letter X, that makes no sense. Which means the video is most likely real, because usually in a video it's like, oh, it's answering my question with a yes or a no. But if it just points to an X and the uploader doesn't know why it's doing it, or we don't know why it's doing it, that makes it more believable that this is an out of body and a different person's doing it, like a spirit's doing it. Because the uploader, if they're trying to trick us, why would it just do something random? Why would they just do something random like point to an X? I don't know. That's my opinion. I know I was babbling on about nothing really, but hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. I wasn't really saying much because I was really listening to everything. I was really listening to the story. And this dude, his name is Chills. He kind of talks funny. He talks kind of lazy. But I don't know, for some reason I was just entranced in the voice and watching the videos. I really shouldn't be doing this, but I mean, it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe if you feel like subscribing. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.